According to a new study, experts have established the existence of a rocky planet named Proxima B orbiting Proxima Centauri, the closest star to our Sun, after years of speculation, therefore making it the universe's closest exoplanet to the Earth. Given that Proxima B is within its star's habitable zone, which means liquid water might exist on its surface, scientists believe it could be the nearest feasible habitat for life outside of our solar system. In this video, we are going to talk about Proxima B in detail, so make sure to watch the video till the very end. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. Proxima B is a rocky, terrestrial planet with a surface of 1.3 times the size of Earth. Unlike a gas giant like Jupiter, which sums up a light weight that is 2.5 times the mass of all the other planets combined, it orbits Proxima Centauri and uses about 11.2 days, which is only 5% the distance between the Earth and the Sun. Also, Proxima B has a temperature sufficient for liquid water to exist on the planet without evaporating, since its star is much cooler. Proxima Centauri shares space with a binary star in Alpha Centauri, a well-studied star system that orbits our Sun. However, Proxima B is only 4.2 light-years distant from our solar system, or 266,000 times the distance between Earth and the Sun, which is 92.96 million miles. Previous discoveries of rocky exoplanets, such as those orbiting the ultra-cool red dwarf star TRAPPIST-1, were nearly 40 light-years away. Because of the short distance, it's not only the closest terrestrial planet discovered, but it's the closest one discovered outside our solar system, because there are not any stars closer to the solar system than this one. Scientists believe that if the planet has an atmosphere, which it probably does but is unknown at this time, the surface temperature could range from 86 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Without an atmosphere, temperatures might range from -22 to -40 degrees Fahrenheit. To put that into perspective, Earth would be -4 degrees without an atmosphere. Because of its close proximity to its star, Proxima B is also vulnerable to stars such as UV and X-ray because their outbursts are 100 times stronger than what the Earth receives from the Sun. Scientists assess that it would be 400 times the intensity, but have forced them to revise their estimate. If there is life on the planet, it will be affected by this radiation, but it is unknown what type of effect it will have. Proxima B was discovered 4 years ago by HARPS, which stands for the High Accuracy Radial Velocity Planet Searcher, an older spectrograph house on a telescope at ESO La Silla Observatory in Chile. Scientists now have updated, ultra-precise images of the planet thanks to their most recent data. Why did it take so long to find Proxima B, since the Alpha Centauri system is well studied, and Proxima Centauri is our Sun's nearest star neighbor in the universe? Well, it all boils down to knowing the star that this planet orbits and how the data collection has progressed over the last 16 years. Proxima Centauri is a low-mass red dwarf star, classified as an M-class dwarf that is close to the bright binary star Alpha Centauri AB. All of these stars are in the Small Centaurus constellation, which is invisible to the naked eye. Astronomers claim that M-class dwarfs are easily understood compared to other types of stars. Scientists don't know much about the history of these stars or their early radiation. M-dwarfs are the most remarkable because these planets can be found in the liquid water zone more easily than other stars. Proxima Centauri is an active star. It can behave in a variety of ways that simulate the existence of a planet. Scientists plan to watch it for an extended length of time, so telescopes around the world were pointed at Proxima Centauri during the first part of this year. The astronauts sought for a Doppler wobble, or back and forth wobble of Proxima Centauri induced by a planet in orbit's gravitational pull. The study of Proxima B will continue, and researchers have more questions to answer. They don't know if the planet has water on its surface or an atmosphere, though both are possible. They also don't know if the planet, like Earth, has a protective magnetic field that can help with some of the radiation it receives. One of the most intriguing questions concerns the stars and planets' histories. How did they come to be? This would reveal whether the planet started dry, as well as whether there were any high-energy radiation that may have blown away an atmosphere during the planet's formation. There is also some disagreement over whether this planet is Earth-like, which has some ramifications. Depending on its formation, it could be very similar to Venus. Research can help us learn the answers to these formation problems. According to the study, the habitability of a planet like Proxima B is also, quote, a source of great controversy, end quote, because of considerations such as tidal locking, strong stellar magnetic fields, violent flares, and significant ultraviolet and X-ray fluxes. However, as they point out, none of those have been proven conclusive. Mission Centaur plans to develop and build a space mission that will use a tiny telescope to point at the star system. It would search for exoplanets using imaging or other techniques that could lead to the discovery of more of them in the vicinity of these 3 stars. Given how long it took to confirm Proxima B, and the researchers' discovery of a perplexing additional signal in some of their data and models, it's certainly possible that there are more planets to be discovered. It is also the goal of the Starshot project, which seeks to develop and deploy ultra-fast, light-driven nanocraft capable of reaching the system 20 years after launch, and beaming back photographs. This is one of the breakthrough initiatives, whose board of directors includes Stephen Hawking and Mark Zuckerberg. Because Proxima B exists outside of our solar system, it has no effect on our well-known list of planets, and we know some of you are still rather upset over Pluto. However, it contributes to the growing area of exoplanet research, part of which aims to find Earth-like planets that future telescopes, such as the James Webb Space Telescope and the European Extremely Large Telescope, can observe. Many academics anticipate that in the future, we may be able to photograph these planets, gaining an understanding of their atmospheric makeup and surface composition, and therefore answer the question, are we alone in the universe? We know there are terrestrial planets orbiting stars, and we're excited because it's the closest one, and we want to define it and possibly visit it in a few centuries. Previously, scientists believed that this exoplanet, which is in the star's habitable zone, had a minimum mass of roughly 1.3 Earth masses. The latest findings suggest that Proxima B may be even more similar to Earth, at least in size, than previous observations suggested. However, Proxima B circles a star that, while close to our solar system, is much brighter and less massive than our own Sun. Scientists believe the exoplanet is tidally locked and rotating in sync with its star, which means that one side is always facing the star and the other is always facing away, resulting in a light side and a dark side. Furthermore, it is unknown whether Proxima B has an atmosphere. The planet revolves around its star every 11 Earth days, completing one full orbit. As a result, some experts believe that radiation from the Proxima Centauri may have stripped away Proxima B's air, rendering the alien planet's surface incapable of retaining liquid water. Scientists will be able to better comprehend what it's like on Proxima B as they continue to examine it with new and improved technology. With the identification of this third likely exoplanet, known as Proxima D, Proxima Centauri may be home to a diverse range of worlds. While we may not yet have the technology to travel to Proxima Centauri in any realistic timeframe, these planets may be the first places we visit if we ever do. For the time being, their relative proximity to Earth makes them ideal candidates for additional research and observations. Astronomers believe they could aid in our ongoing search to understand how planets develop around distant stars. For now, Proxima D is only a hypothesis, hence its existence is not yet confirmed. But if Proxima D is real, we know a few intriguing things about it based on those wobbles. It is estimated to be 1/4 of the mass of Earth, making it the lightest planet in the Proxima Centauri system, and one of the lightest exoplanets ever discovered. Do you think Proxima B has the potential of being habitable for humans? We would love to read in the comment section below your thoughts. If you find exoplanets and other mysterious planets interesting, please take a look at our video about Planet 9 that is shown here. We hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did like the video, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and press that bell icon to stay notified when we release new videos. Until the next time, take care.